All right, Disney friends, get ready because today we are on a mission. Cheyenne and I are sprinting, skipping, and maybe getting a little lost as we resort hop across Disney World hunting down the seasonal resort pins. Will we score every one? Which resorts actually have them in stock? And who's going to crack first on our mission? Stick around, watch the chaos unfold, and tell us in the comments which pin you would grab first.
Hi everyone, I'm Cheyenne from Mama Me and Disney, and today we are going to go hunting for some Snowglobe pins. Disney released some resort exclusive pins that are snow globes, and right now we have 4 of them. We're not trying to complete the full set, but there are some that I need and you have to get them at the resorts. So we have All Stars, we have Contemporary, we have Pop Century, and Art of Animation. And right now we are at Polynesian Village Resort to see if we could find theirs. So come along with us and see if we could find some. All right, I see them, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab one and check out. All right, I found her. This one is Lilo, and it's so fun. I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and head on the monorail again and see if we can find our next pin. We found another one, yay!
All right, I just talked to Jason and Cheyenne. They are pin shopping for resort pins, and I'm leaving Hollywood Studios. So they asked me if I would go and grab the resort pins on the Skyliner for the Skyliner resorts. So let's head and do that. From Hollywood Studios, the next stop will be Caribbean Beach, so let's go get that pin. All right, we've made it inside, and we are now at the Calypso Trading Post. Let's go see if we can find a resort pin. All right, unfortunately, they are all out of the Snowglobe resort pins, so no success here.
All right, so my mom and I talked, and she's now joining us on the hunt. She went to Caribbean Beach and didn't find it, so I'm a little sad because that's the second one I wanted. But let's see if Old Key West has it, because we hopped on a bus. All right, that was a little bit of a bust. Walked in, immediately asked a cast member. They said they were sold out Tuesday morning, so none of the one mom wanted. So let's head to the next place, which is Saratoga Springs. All right, I am at Saratoga Springs to see if I can find the Chip 'n Dale one. I have no idea how to navigate this resort, so let's see if I can figure this out. All right, some lovely cast members helped me navigate, and I would say I found the Chip 'n Dale pin, so I'm very excited. Now, let's see if I can hit 2 more resorts before I have to head back home to my resort.
All right, so we made it to the Riviera. Let's go inside and check to see if they have it. Wish me some luck. Hey, success, we found one. All right, I am at Beach Club, and look what I found. Isn't she cute? Love it. All right, on to Yacht Club. All right, we are at Yacht Club, so let's go in and see if we can find the Snowglobe pin here. All right, I just got out. Look what we found. Yay, another one. All right, we've made it over the boardwalk, so let's check out the general store and see if we can find our pin in here. Success, we were able to find it. This one is super cute. So, that is all of the ones that I was asked to stop at, so we were able to get 4 out of the 5 Snowglobe pins tonight. Hopefully Cheyenne and Jason did a little bit better, but I guess we'll see what they did.
So while I took a while at Old Key West because the bus took so long, basically because of how big the resort is, I lost a lot of time, and Mom is doing really well. She's gotten 4 out of 5 pins so far, and I would say the only one she hasn't gotten is Caribbean Beach, and that's really good. So I am very proud of you, Mom. Go Mom! And I'm very glad with the ones I got, but I'm hoping I can stop at 2 more resorts and grab those pins, and hopefully that they're there. The other thing is, I have to, every time I get to a resort, I have to hop on a bus, go to Disney Springs or a park, and then hop on the bus from there. So I say it takes a little bit of time because you can't Uber or Lyft to the places if you don't stay there or if you don't have a reservation there. I am back at Disney Springs. Now let's head to Port Orleans Riverside or French Quarter. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go to first yet. All right, I am here at French Quarter as it's the one that they stopped at first. So I'm gonna have to walk to Port Orleans Riverside after. Let's hope that both of these places have the pin. All right, so they did have the Tiana pin, so I have the Tiana pin, so I'm very excited. This is one of the other ones that I really wanted. So let's walk to Port Orleans Riverside, which I haven't been to this resort in a while, and it's dark out now. So, and normally I normally navigate it in the daytime. So let's see if I can find my way. Oh, there they
I
are.
just have a hard time believing you really want something.
All right, I got the other pin from Port Orleans Riverside. It's very dark now. I don't know if you were able to really see them earlier, but we will do a little bit of a close-up later. But I am probably gonna head to one more if I can. I gotta look and see what time the shops close because it is almost 9. So I don't know if I'll be able to get one more in, but I'm hoping I can get one more. All right, I am at Animal Kingdom Lodge at Kidani Village. Let's see if the pin is here. I don't know. Oops, I see the... Whoop. All right, I got it. I'm glad I got off the bus at Kidani Village. Someone was telling me that they weren't sure, but that this was one of the smaller stores because I've never been to this resort either, and I'd love to come explore it during the day because it is beautiful just from what I see. And this is actually one of the deluxe resorts that I actually want to stay at most. Sorry that the camera's so bouncy, but I'm trying to make it because I have a shot at making it to the last resort that I need to. Mom said she might try and get to one of the other resorts, and if we do, that means we would pretty much complete the entire set for this collection that is available, that is here still. So let's see if Mom gets there and if I can get to the other one. So I am a little nervous about it, but let's see if it can happen. All right, I am back at Disney Springs again, and I talked to Mom, and she is not going to get the last pin that she was thinking she was going to get. And unless the Coronado Springs bus is there for me, I'm not going to get my other pin either. And we will see if we can get them tomorrow. But I would say, I just wanted to let you know that me and her talked, and that was kind of our game plan. And I would say, we got a lot more pins than I thought we would tonight, but we're just so close. And I just don't think it's gonna happen tonight. So we're both thinking, let's call it a night, and we'll see if we can grab them tomorrow. And if we can't, then we tried our best and we still got a lot of pins, which is a lot of fun.
All right, so we did this hunt in the middle of the trip, and the rest of the trip was a little chaotic. So I am back home now, and it is a couple days since we've gotten home, and I wanted to go through and show you all of the pins that we got. And I know in the beginning that I said I was not going for all the pins, but we ended up going for every pin that was at that park. And we did end up going to the 2 resorts that we missed in our hunt and grabbed those pins. So I don't know actually how many we have, but I would say let's go through and see all the ones that we have. I have them all in a bag here. So I would say, quite a big bag here of pins. Okay, we're gonna go through and I will show you a close-up all at the end, but we are going to go through all the pins that we have here. So first one is Lady from, I believe, the beach or yacht club. So this is Lady. And then we have Tiana from French Quarter. This is one that we grabbed the next day after our hunt late at night, which is Coronado Springs with Panchito. And what's the next one? This is Rafiki from Animal Kingdom Lodge. We got Chip and Dale from Saratoga Springs. Then I would say we got Minnie from Boardwalk. Goofy from, I believe, Wilderness Lodge. Yes, Wilderness Lodge. I love Goofy. We have Max from Pop Century. I think Max. Yes, Powerline Max. This isn't Powerline, but that's how I remember his name. Oh, my favorite, Daisy from the All-Star Resorts, which is actually the resort we stayed at this past time. All-Star Sports, but they had one for all 3 resorts, so All-Stars. Then we have Rapunzel from Art of Animation. Oh, then we have Daisy again. Let me see. Right? There's 2 Daisies, yeah. Or maybe that's, no, this isn't Daisy, the All-Stars. That must be, I don't know, Daisy's nieces maybe? I thought one of them was Daisy with 2 other ducks. But no, this one's Daisy. Either way, I love both of them. So I would say Daisy and Daisy's nieces, I'm assuming. If they're in something, let me know because I don't actually know what they're from, but they're adorable. Then we have Pluto from Port Orleans, Riverside. We have Goofy, or no, this is not Goofy. This is Mickey from the Contemporary. Then we have Lilo from the Polynesian Village Resort, which super cute. I was actually surprised that it was Lilo at Polynesian and not Stitch, but Stitch is at Aulani Resort, which is in Hawaii. Then we have Belle from Grand Floridian. Then we have the bear from Fort Wilderness, which is super cute. I will say these are very hard to show while with like the dome around them, since they move. They're a little hard to show because then the light starts reflecting the pin on the inside. But this one is from 101 Dalmatians and from the Riviera. So we have 17 pins, which is a lot. But I am super happy with all the ones that we got. I'm a little sad we didn't get the Little Mermaid one from the Caribbean Beach, and I know my mom was upset about Winnie the Pooh from Old Key West, but we got a lot of pins, and I'm super excited that these are now in my collection. Thank you for coming along on this hunt with me and my mom, even though, it wasn't originally planned for her to come hunt them with me, but I'm super glad that she did, and that we got as many pins as we did, because I definitely would not have gotten all of them on my own. But if you want more pin videos, or if you want any specific type of video, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe if you liked this video, and if you want to help support this channel. I'm Cheyenne from Mama Me and Disney, and I will see you next time. Bye!